started yesterday in Surah Rum. And after that we have Surah Al-Quran, Sajda, and now after that Ahzab is coming, inshallah. One of the correction of the few names which is I mentioned before, like a Yunus. So people say Yunus. According to the Quran is Yunus. Also, mostly others they say Yusuf. It's not Yusuf. By the Quran is Yusuf. And also we say Rome. It's not Rome. By the Quran is Rum. So one of the corrections is that, inshallah. Now we always have to follow the words of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. Something mentioned in the Quran, we cannot change it. Because in Arabic, Fatha, Dhamma, Kasra is very important. Very important. Sometimes the meaning is changing 100%. The meaning is changing 100%. This is why we say in Arabic, fa'il al-maf'ul. And our teacher used to give us an example of Qatala Dawood Jalut. And if you say Dawuda, he was murdered. And he killed the Jalut. So very important, especially on the name of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. So here in Rum, Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala is mentioning about their victory. What happened before the Bi'ath, before the revelation. There were the two powerful countries was there. One was the Rum and one was the Faris, Iran. So one time, what happened is we have two groups. So Muslim, they always follow in Ahl Kitab, which is Rum. There was people of the book. And the Mushrikeen, they were follower of or supporter of the Faris, because they were Muslim. So in this surah, in the beginning, Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala is telling us about one of the words, bid'ah. So bid'ah is not a bid'ah with thought, without body. So from 3 to 9, the words coming, and Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala mentioned that Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala will give them a victory in these years. So Abu Bakr Siddiq, he was talking to Abu Jahl and he said that you see Rum will have a victory after 5 years. So the Prophet told him, do not mention a number because from 3 to 10. And it's happened same thing, Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala gave them victory to the Rum over the Faris after 9 years. As Makkah Surah, we have a creation of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala advices. Some actions of the prophets and some action of the people, when Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala like it, Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala said it. Like Hajar, his actions, Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala said it. Same thing, Luqman, Surah Luqman we're talking about. Luqman was a slave, but his words, his advice to his son, Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala liked it and he said it till Yawm al-Qiyamah. He advised to his son and Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala keep these advices about the salah, about the amr bil ma'ruf, nahi anil munkar, about the sabr, how to walk, how to talk to the people. Do not raise your voice. And subhanallah, Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala says, so brother, they are yelling. So Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala gave a very strong example. Inna ankar al-aswati la sawt al-hamir. The donkey. How bad voice is that? So, like someone is yelling, especially in the masjid. They start fighting and their voice so loud, like an echo, That was the advice of Luqman alayhi salam to his son. Put your voice in the middle. Not too low, then you cannot even hear them. And not too loud to mess my ears. And especially, it's kind of disrespect when you raise your voice on someone. They say, you yell on me. Well, American people are smart. They say, you yell on me. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala mentioned already in the Quran before that. You cannot yell on someone. This is disrespect. And especially when you raise your voice on someone, that's mean you're over him. So you're disrespecting him, someone, when you raise your voice. You're disrespecting him. You cannot raise your voice to the elders. You cannot raise your voice on your parents. You cannot yell on your parents. It's haram. And you committing sin when you yell on your dad and mom. And most of the children, you see that, the complaint I receive from the parents, The kids are yelling on us, they're shouting on us, disrespecting us. They're committing haram, just told them. This is haram. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala mentioned in this end of the surah 5 things which is Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala keep this knowledge. إن الله عنده علم الساعة وينزل الغيث ويعلم ما في الأرحام ويعلم ما تكسب غدا وبيجر التموت. 5 things Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala is keeping that. About Yawm al-Qiyamah, don't ask too many questions. Everybody asks when his time is coming. The Prophet sallallahu alaihi wasallam one day in the bad weather, he rushed to go to the Masjid al-Nabawi. In his life, he rushed to go to the Masjid al-Nabawi. And the Sahaba asked him, why you rush? He said, I was get scared, maybe the Qiyamah is coming. 1400 years. And we don't know how many more years we have. Isa is coming. He will stay in this dunya for 40 years. So we don't know the time. So don't, I see now news is they said the world is left just 200 years. The world is left for 500 years. After 40 years, the dunya, no. There is alamat, the sa'ad. But Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala keep this information. He did not even tell any prophet and the messengers when it's going to be. But the Prophet sallallahu alaihi wasallam gave us a alamat, the sign of the Qiyamah. And also the day is coming that will be Yawm Jum'ah. The rain, when we're talking about the rain, they say, no, scientists know that, meteorologists know that, weather channel, they can tell you for 10 days. No, we don't say like that. When Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala is sending the rain, you can guess after the cloud is coming somewhere. This is information, this is not knowledge. This is you inform someone. You know, we have ma'kulat and mankulat. Something coming from your brain, but something is coming from Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. It's nothing. You have a narration. So do not say that, oh Imam, now Quran is not saying perfectly because you know, when you nazil al-ghayth, now weather channel can tell you 10 days ahead, the rain is coming. It's not like that. وَيَعْلَمُ مَا فِي الْأَرْحَامِ Imam. Also, you know, we got an ultrasound now. Now we know that the baby is male or female. Now we are not talking about what is completed. We are talking about the knowledge of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, what He will send to this couple. He will send a female baby or male baby. Do not say the Quran is wrong. You know, oh, this ayah is now sending, it's not effective anymore because now the science is technology, this and that. We don't need this one. Like most of brothers, they say you don't need to see the moon. We have a calculation. This ayah we don't need it. Just aluna kana hilla, kul hiya mawaqitu lin-nas. We don't need this one now anymore. The Prophet ﷺ said, "Subi li-ru'yati wa aftiru li-ru'yati." No, we don't need this hadith anymore. We have a 1-year calendar, so you don't listen to this. You know? Imam will tell you about this and then now alhamdulillah we got it. You cannot do that. What the person will earn tomorrow. No, we know that what can I earn. I know my job. It's not about the money. I know my job is what I'm doing tomorrow. You know? I'm an imam, I know that I will lead the Fajr prayer. No, it's not that. And where you will die. You see that I never think about America, I will be in America. I was thinking about Saudi Arabia, I will be imam all day. Now I don't know where I'm going to die. So Allah kept this knowledge with him. He said, I know that and I did not tell no one where you will die. Where Idris alayhi salam is died. He went up for the extension. He needed extension. And he know that. Malak al-Maut was surprised. He said, Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala sent me to go take out the soul in the sky, in the heaven. He said, the number did not come yet because Malaika is after us, you know. So how come this? So you don't know where you're going to die. The next surah is Sajda. The Prophet sallallahu alaihi wasallam used to recite in Jum'ah, in the Fajr, Sajda in Taha. Remember that the Prophet sallallahu alaihi wasallam had some surahs and some ayat which is used to recite, but ulama said that was not conditioned. Like some brothers in the witr, you know, they said, no, I have to be in Surah Al-Ikhlas by the rest of the night, you know. So ulama said that, no, the sunnah of the Prophet sallallahu alaihi wasallam also changed. Different ayats, so we can do that. So that was a popular sajda, a popular surah by the name of sajda, and after that, inshallah, we'll be Surah Al-Ahzab.